So today is really not one of those videos like, oh, I'm introducing myself. Today is not one of those videos. Today is a video of in search of clarity, in search of answers, in search of releasing what's on my mind and my heart, and trying to verbalize where I am emotionally. So I was wakened out of my sleep. Yesterday, initially I was going to do a video, and for some odd reason, this morning, I was waking out of my sleep with like a video or a message to say. And I'm not sure exactly what to say. However, I feel like yesterday was one of the hardest days that I've had in a very long time. And I guess I tend to think I take a lot of things for granted. And yesterday, it was very difficult for me to identify how I was feeling, of being sleep deprived, exhausted, hungry, stressed, and feeling like nothing is working out. Everything all day was not working out. Nothing was going as planned. Nothing was going, in my mind, how it was supposed to go. This morning, today is the 2nd, I am up at 4:35 in the morning, unable to go back to sleep. Not that I was stressed. I think I was just placed in a stressful situation. Wasn't quite stressed because even though I'm going through a few things, I don't feel like I'm necessarily going through, like I don't feel overly stressed. So I'm using this as my outlet. Thank you for your ear. Thank you for listening. Whatever you're going through, it is only designed to see how strong you are. And we all have a story, and we all have a journey, and we all go through things. It's all about getting to the other side and using that story to encourage someone else, to show compassion, and to reach out to each other and let each other know that we support each other. Because that's the other thing. Not take people for granted. Friends, family, don't take them for granted, because when you need them the most, they probably won't be there. Faith and believing in the God that you serve, I know that there is a outcome that's gonna serve my benefit. I just don't see the path. I don't see the light. I don't see the tunnel. I can't tell you which step to take, if it's going to be right or left. I can't tell you that. Releasing my control has always been one of the biggest things that I've always had to work on, and understanding that certain situations are not in your control. And maybe that is my message. Maybe maybe saying out loud that I have no control over the situation that appeared. I can't make people do things that I want them to do. I can't make people show up for me. I can't demand it. I can't tell people what to do. Yesterday was like one of the hardest days that I've actually experienced in a while. And it's crazy because it was just everything that could go wrong possibly went wrong. Every conversation that was in reference to like business or like a deal or like something that I was kind of waiting to pan out just wasn't working. Wasn't working out, which was very stressful. Then I have these damn little ants that are like attacking me. And it's crazy because they just came out of nowhere. So I was like, okay, all right. To add the ants on top of everything else, okay, all right. At that point, like, I just grabbed my spray and just grabbed my concoction that I made and just was like, okay, clearly I'm being pushed. Clearly, it was one of those moments like, how strong are you really? Really? Are you really strong? Oh, okay. Because I'm going to test you to see if you're really strong. And I definitely had my breaking points. I definitely had my breaking moments. I definitely had like my moments where I'm just like, okay, God, like, all right. Yep, surrender. Yep, sure do. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. Because, you was working. You was definitely working on my nerve. That's what you was working on. Not the situation, but my damn nerve. Okay? Because every single thing. Normally, it's like one or two things. Normally, it's like, oh, you don't have any gas. Or like, one day, my tire was flat. I wasn't even upset. Like, it was like, oh, okay, you got a tire. You got to drop product off to a few people who placed the order. Yeah, we ain't got a new tire. Like, certain things, because I've just been working on mindset and working on how I'm maneuvering life and meditating and just getting into my faith and just really leaning on certain things that make me feel good. Certain things haven't been bothering. Today was the day to see like how strong you really are. And if you had a conversation with me, I seemed pretty chill. I seemed pretty like I wasn't a mess. Like I wasn't like irate, like screaming, like I wasn't, throwing a fit. I don't even think I had the energy to do it. I was so sleep deprived. I was so like from working overnight several days in a row. And then still staying up after I worked literally the whole day, entertaining Emily. Yeah. Yesterday was very rough. Very rough. So I didn't have like an overall point of this video. I think there was a message somewhere. There was something I was supposed to say. Having a community. I think I miss the most having a reliable, strong community of people. And I'm not sure where to find them. I'm not sure where they are, but I'm sure they're out there and I'm looking for you. Okay? Hit me up. I'm throwing out that net, okay? for my community. But yeah, things are designed to see how strong you are, and sometimes it is a test to see a self test. Sometimes the situation may appear as if you can't get through it, as if you can't handle it, and it may not be an answer right away. But you have to lean on your faith. You have to lean on the people that are around you, that are supporting you, and just know that the answer is there, and you just have to wait on it. I have to wait on my answer. I have to pull this rabbit out of my ass. And maybe that is my answer. Maybe I don't have to pull the rabbit out of my ass. Maybe I just have to wait to see what's going to happen and just allow things to work. That's my problem. Control. Attempting to control people, attempting to control situations and things, and I can't. The way that I see things, it's like there's always an answer. There's always a way. We're going to figure it out. And sometimes you kind of just have to let it be. Sometimes you just have to let the situation work itself out. So maybe that's my answer. Maybe that was what I was supposed to figure out loud, clearly. Because in here, internally, it was just all types of things. That's another thing, too. Mindset. Out loud, you have to verbally say things to figure them out. Sometimes you have to take things out of your mind and say them out loud. I think I figured out my answer. Well, I'm going to go. So I hope you got something out of this. Because I did. Thanks for listening. Later.